Hi guys, my name is Jess if you haven't seen one of our videos before. Our company is called Hunt Shack and we have a website called iamhunter.net. And what we do is we're both a hunting agency, so we take people and send people on hunting trips, but we also provide a whole heap of educational content and tutorial material, recipes, things like that, all to do with hunting and shooting and the outdoors. So we have a lot of fun doing that. If you haven't seen one of our videos before, welcome. This one is going to be an unboxing video. So I have got some exciting stuff in the mail, and one of those things was my very own spotting scope. So up until now, Dad and Tash and I, so the three of us often hunt together, we have all shared the exact same spotting scope. And we partnered with Burris probably, it'll be a couple of months ago now, because we started using some of their gear. We had used Vortex up until then, but we started using some of Burris's gear and we're just honestly amazed at how good it was. And that's not to try and sell their gear, because we weren't expecting, not that we weren't expecting a lot, but we weren't expecting it to be as good as what it was. So yeah, really pleasantly surprised about how good it was. We got into Vortex to begin with because when they first kind of came onto the market, Dad found them and they were just next level gear for the price point that they were at. So they weren't super expensive scopes, but they were top quality. But as more and more people began to buy Vortex gear and kind of find out about it, their prices went up just like everyone else's, and it kind of became much of a muchness as to whether you were buying Vortex or any of the other brands. So we started looking around, and the first Burris we got was a Burris Eliminator through our relationship with Beretta Australia. And with that, again, we were even super surprised about that. We've got a video up of a hunt that we took it on in New Zealand back in 2019. I think it was. So the Burris Eliminator, if you haven't seen it before, is a range finding scope. So it's your normal like glass eyepiece and everything like that, like glass scope, can use it just like a normal scope, but it's also got an electronic feature in it where you can press a button on the scope and it will range your shot for you and put a little red dot on your actual reticle to tell you where to adjust your shot for the distance. So no need for a dope chart, no need to like do your clicks up or down or anything like that to adjust for the distance. The scope does it all for you. So we tested that out on some goats over in New Zealand and it was really cool. Like we had that set up on our, I think we had it set up on our 300 Win Mag maybe. I can't remember now. But one of our bigger rifles. And then we had it next to like a fully custom built 7mm Rem mag with, I think it was a Nightforce scope on it. So your traditional style of you've got your dope chart and you've worked out all your distances and your changes that you need to make to your scope. You range your shot and then you dial up or dial down to make your changes. So we had the two side by side and it was just really cool to see the ease of use with the Burris, especially if you don't have the time or inclination to go to the range and check your dope and figure out the dope to begin with and work all of that out and then make sure that it's accurate and work it out to your ammo and everything like that. Burris do that all for you with the Eliminator. So I highly recommend checking out that video if you're interested in that. But that's kind of what got us introduced to Burris. So to today, we have been sharing this slightly dodgy old Redfield spotting scope that we've had since Dad like started taking us out on deer hunts and stuff like that. And the three of us have been sharing that between us now for the better part of 10 years pretty much. So for the first time ever, I now have my own spotting scope, which is the Burris Signature HD. I'll give you guys hopefully a bit of a closer view of that. So what we're gonna do is unbox it. I literally have not even taken the plastic off of it because I thought I would do it all on the camera for you guys to see it all, see what's in the box. So we'll grab it out. Now the magnification for this is 20 to 60 and the objective lens diameter is 85mm. Slowly shake it out. One of the things that is really cool about Burris that not a lot of other optics companies provide is their forever warranty. So they have a forever warranty on their products, no questions asked for the lifetime of it. Passes to the next person. If you were to sell it secondhand to a mate, he gets the forever warranty as well. Like, what more confidence could you have in your product than saying, we will replace it at any time if there is any fault, no matter who you are. So here's the first thing that came in the box, and I have no idea what it is. It's a like year-end piece covers. So these are all made from neoprene, and that's like a harder material there to protect your lens and your end piece. And there is a little wipe in here that's attached and sewn in so that you can give your lens a wipe if it's raining, which it always is. We use spotting scopes a little bit here in Tassie during the deer season. We don't use them a lot for the crop protection stuff that we do, but you always use them when we go overseas. So, and even like up in Victoria and stuff like that when we go for sambar hunts. Northern Territory for buffs, sometimes we can get them out and use them, but not as much just because of the nature of the landscape and the fact that buff are flipping huge anyway. But in New Zealand, we use them all the time. Use spotting scopes a lot. Like, the first thing we do is get up as high as possible pretty much, sit on top of a ridge and then get the spotting scopes out and start having a look. So that's often like wet or cold in the morning and foggy. So having something that's got like a little wipe on it already is really good to just clear your lens piece. So that's the rest of the cover that it comes with. It's got all your logo and stuff on it. It's got a whole bunch of clips and like a little strap and stuff, and I don't know what these bits and pieces are for, but I'm sure I'll figure it out soon enough. But they've made it to be fitted to the actual spotting scope so that it's not bulky and in your way and a pain in the behind. You've got your user guide that comes with it as well, which will explain, I suppose, all of your different stuff. We don't need that. We'll figure it out on our own. Now, here is where the money's at. This is the eyepiece. Now I've had a look on their website and you can buy other eyepieces too. So I think they've got a 30 times static zoom eyepiece that you can buy to use instead of this, and it provides you with more field of view. So it doesn't narrow it down so far, but this is a 20 to 60 times eyepiece. And one of the things I did read, it's got a little plastic silicone-y rubbery cover on that. Let's put that there carefully and not whack it around too much. They're waterproof, shockproof, like all of your standard stuff that pretty much everything comes with these days. You're gonna get with these guys. And like I said, they're so confident in their product that they will replace it or fix it for you if anything breaks. Oh my goodness. If I could get it out of the box. Gotta use my big girl muscles. There is the spotting scope. So I got the one with the angled eyepiece. I don't think that they have it in a straight version. I'm not sure. I'll have a look and I'll let you guys know. I don't think that they have it in your like straight tube version. I think that angled is possibly the only way that it comes, but I will have to have a look at that. This is a little rubber cover on the end there. It's a big 85mm objective. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's your like glare cover in case the sun's out. I think that's a glare cover. We'll go with that. It's a glare cover. Now, because I didn't read the instruction manual, I don't really know what I'm doing here. All right, there's a little button on the back here that you press and you twist that and it comes off. And then I reckon we put this little baby on there. Why not dots and dots? Whoop. Do we reckon that's in there? I reckon that's in there. Ooh, got it. Let's hope we didn't break it. All right, take that out. That's your adjustment for if you have glasses or anything like that. I think you can adjust that out. There is, no, I haven't put this in right. It's back here. I'm sure of it. There we go. All right, because now you've got your magnification on top there that you can change all the way from 20 to 60. And then you've also got, this is your focus. So it's got like a, they call it coarse and fine adjustment or something like that, for your focus change to actually get it in focus. So that is it. Burris Signature HD Spotting Scope, 20 to 60 by 85. I'm excited to get this out in the hills. We actually have our stag season starts in a couple of weeks down here in Tassie. So hopefully I'll get a chance to get this out and test it out in the field and give you guys some feedback on it. But I am really excited. One of the things that we were really impressed with the XTR and with the Burris Eliminator was just the quality of the glass. So it'll be really good, really cool to see how well this goes when we actually get it out in the field. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can keep up with us on any of our social channels. It's Hunt Shack on Facebook and Instagram. And then of course you can always go to iamhunter.net for any of our other tutorials or videos or anything like that. Once I've got this out in the field for a proper test, I will write up a review on the website as well to go with this.